Hi, and welcome to another Positive Cinematic Spotlight, where we look at movies to find encouragement and inspiration for the teaching and education community. Now, as October comes to a close and Halloween looms, waiting for us behind the shrubbery of the work week to jump out at us on Saturday, we wind down our horror movie focus with the eponymous slasher template, Halloween. Halloween came out in 1978, heavily influenced by writer, director, and composer John Carpenter. While movies which we can call slashers have existed for many years, including the previously discussed Psycho, Halloween gets special notice, including being added to the United States National Film Registry by the Library of Congress as being culturally, historically, and aesthetically significant. This is due to its massive success, which led to what some say were hundreds of similar efforts over the next 6 years. Um, Many slasher tropes can be traced to Halloween. A killer stalks victims in a seemingly safe environment. Um, the the last victim, often called the final girl, although it's not always gender specific, um, is able to survive and fend off the villain. Um, and the final girl is typically unique among her friends for her innocence. What I find interesting about Halloween is how little John Carpenter and his co writer Deborah Hill realized the effect the film that they were making would have on the horror movie genre. In fact, the base idea wasn't either Carpenter's or Hill's. Irwin Yablans, who founded Compass Pictures, chose young director Carpenter to helm the company's debut film about babysitters being stalked at night. Yablans also suggested that it be set on October 31st. As Carpenter describes it, Halloween was a blast. It was just a bunch of kids making a movie. And co writer Hill agreed, saying, "We were kids playing in the most exciting sandbox on the planet." I see similarities in Carpenter's and Hill's experience creating Halloween and the experiences many of us are having this year in our classrooms. Regardless of how long we've been teaching, we've had to change so much, add so much to our repertoire that many of us feel inexperienced. But like Carpenter and Hill, we can look at this as playing in the most exciting sandbox on the planet. But unlike the writers of Halloween, we teachers like to help each other out. Directors often try and guard their secrets to their success to cut down on their competition. But we teachers, we like to help each other out and encourage each other to, uh, you know, I figured this out. I want you to be able to do what I figured out. So we support. So we have support on how to make fun and engaging lessons. I have seen and heard many laments about virtual teaching and feeling disconnected from our students, and I can certainly commiserate with those feelings. But rather than focus on the unfortunate effect, we can focus on creating lessons, presentations, and virtual activities that we both have fun creating and have fun presenting for our students. Enjoy the creation and experimentation with new technologies and formats for our lessons. And if you can't figure out how to make the lesson you envision work, ask fellow teachers, investigate online, collaborate. I found myself stymied uh, with my ability to create the activity which I envision. Um, because of time, because of distance, because of technological limitations. But by being patient and searching for answers and being persistent at finding solutions from other teachers, I've been able to create some uh, and enjoy creating some new activities uh, to present to my students. We love when our students have that aha moment um, as they figure out what we're trying to teach them and it suddenly makes sense. Well, now we can have those aha moments as we try and develop these lessons in different virtual formats and technological using different technological tools. And so that's what I'm encouraging you to focus on, the joy of learning new things and finding new ways to do things, and that moment of, yes, that is what I envisioned, that is what I wanted my students to do, this is going to work. Continue the good work that you are doing, Wolf teachers. Thank you for doing all that you do. Thank you for being the best, and thank you for your innovative efforts to educate and connect to our students.